what it do, what it do, what it do. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Village Gemini, back again today with another video, another banger for you guys. Today's video is a loadout video of what weapon and attachment you should use if you are between the levels of 1 and 30 on Call of Duty Modern Warfare and certain guns aren't unlocked that you want or that are good for you to use. So this video is for you guys to help you choose which weapon and which attachments to go with that weapon. Now, this loadout is primarily for ARs. That's my primary loadout. As you guys can see, I'm on level 25 on this one gun, and I'm only a rank 16. So that tells you how much I play with this gun. Now, this is a quick picture of my loadout. As you guys can see, I use the M4A1. Secondary weapon is a 1911 handgun. My perks, I will go into detail about them and why I chose them, and my lethal and my tactical. Now, let's get into the weapon. If you guys have made it this far, these are the only weapons you have unlocked. Now, if you haven't got to this level yet, where the M4A1 is unlocked, I suggest you use the Kilo. It's better to me than the FAL. Just by the way you can control it, the feel of it, and how you move and how fast it shoots and stuff like that. I just suggest that you use that instead of the FAL. Even though the accuracy, damage, and range are better, the control, mobility, and fire rate are better. So those are the kind of things you need to look at when you're choosing a gun. But let's get all that out the way here. Now, if you have the M4A1 unlocked, I suggest you use that gun. This is the best gun until the AK-47 or the SCAR is unlocked. The M13 is good, the Odin is good, but it don't beat the M4A1. Now, as you guys can see, I'm on level 25 on the M4A1, like I said in the beginning. Now let's get to the attachments. Whew. These are the attachments I use. I have muzzle, barrel, stock, rear grip, and underbarrel equipped. Let's go over it. And as you guys can see, this year, it shows you the pros and cons of each attachment. So as you will go down to the breacher device, it shows you the pros and then the cons. Tactical suppressor, the pros, then the cons. Muzzle brake, pros and cons. Now, you need to be aware of these pros and cons when you are choosing the attachment you want for your weapon. Let's just say if you chose breacher device, the con, aim down sight speed, and the aim walking steadiness, that lowers by a lot. And let's say you have the barrel equipped with the breacher device, your aim down sight speed and your aim walking movement speed will lower with the underbarrel foregrip as well. So your gun you will not be moving fast with your gun at all when you're aiming down sights, because they both will take away from each other. But like I said, you need to be aware of those when you are picking your attachments. Now, for me, the attachment I use is the flash guard. The only con is the bullet velocity, and I kind of counteract that with the rest of these perks that I have. Now, the barrel, this is the only one I have unlocked. Like I said, this is for people between the levels of 1 through 30. Once you have reached level 30, I will do a video on that once I've reached rank 30 to show you guys the different attachments that's unlocked the more you play. So for the barrel, I use the FSS 11.5 inch Commando. Now, the pros of this is aim down sight speed and movement speed increases, but the bullet velocity and the recoil control decreases. Now, if you will go over to stock, the aiming stability increases while the aim walking movement decreases. Rear grip aim walking steadiness increases, and the aiming stability increases. Now, foregrip. Recoil control increases, and the hip fire accuracy increases. So, as you can see, the accuracy is in the green. Damage, the range is starting to get into the green, but it's not at the starting level. As you guys can see, in the control is in the green past the starting level. Say, for instance, if you don't want this equipped, that can give way to some of the ranges increaseness. But like I said, I just unlocked the rear grip, so I will test it out. For the perk, I was using sleight of hand before this to increase my reload time by a lot, and I will try the rear grip out and see if I like it. If not, I will continue to use sleight of hand for the optic. Now, if you want, you could take off the rear grip and have an optic sight. For me, I don't use any one of these. The iron sights on the M4A1 are A1. I repeat, they are awesome. That's another reason why I love this gun, because you will not need any optic. Now, if you choose to put on the optic, that's well and right, but I like to see the full vision of my sight. I don't like to look through the little hole, and I feel like it moves slower than if you was to have it off. That's just my opinion. The attachments are all personal preferences, so you choose which ones you want. Just pay attention to the pros and cons of each attachment and which ones they go with and which one they conflict with, I will say. Now, the perks. Let's get into it. Perk 1, I use double time. I do not use EOD, and like I said, the M4A1 is such a good gun that you will not need to switch to your secondary gun. So therefore, you will not need to carry another primary gun because you're on the levels of 1 through 30. The guns are trash. They're boo-boo. The M4A1 is the only good gun, so no need to carry two of the same gun. So you just use double time. Now for perk 2, I use hardline. High alert, I feel like that messes with your vision as well as trying to help you. If your whole screen is pulsating and shaking, it's going to throw off your aim and awareness and stuff like that. Restock, I do not use at all. So for perk 2, I use hardline. Perk 3, I use shrapnel. You spawn with the extra piece of lethal equipment, amped up. Like I said, you do not swap weapons when you have this loadout, so there's no need for amp and tune up, and I don't use that. Now my lethal, I use frag grenade. If you want, you can have 2 claymores with using shrapnel. But for me, I don't get that many kills with claymores. Now Molotov cocktail, I did have that equipped before, but I wasn't getting as many kills as I would if I use a regular, smuggler grenade. You can never go wrong with a grenade until you have the rest of these unlocked. And then I would say use a throwing knife or a proximity mine. Now my tacticals, flash grenade and stun grenade are the same. It's just whichever one you want. I chose stun grenade. Smoke grenade, it helps you and hurts you at the same time. It stops the enemy from seeing you, but it also stops you from seeing the enemy. So I feel like it's useless. Now, like I said, this is the loadout for the AR weapon. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did like this video, drop a like, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys liked about it, what you didn't like about this loadout. Tell me if you have been using this loadout already, or if you think my loadout is trash, and leave me your loadout. I will check it out. If it is better, hey, you proved me wrong. But if it's worse, I proved you wrong. Now, I do have a giveaway coming, so please check the description down below to be entered into that giveaway. All the details will be put in the description. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace!